here on the City Losers podcast, we will be talking about more and more fantasy football because we are fantasy football
That's gonna be
addicts.
probably the most exciting time.
They're
Yeah,
going
probably
to
the most
talk
exciting time
about
for us.
fantasy football, and
Dude,
I'm
you need to
just
fucking
gonna
read up on your shit, man.
because
Seriously, don't make
I
You having a
suck.
fantasy football team is an insult to fantasy football everywhere. You need to try.
it pisses me off.
Makes me very mad.
I try.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You're like Dad. You try for 2 weeks and then you stop.
Yeah.
You
Well,
need to start trying.
you made the playoffs this year, right?
No, I had a bad season this year. No, dude, I pick good players,
Last year.
and then my players just don't perform.
Like
But
every
you
year.
don't do research. You sit there and fucking go off a magazine, man. Those magazines are fucking published next month.
Look, dude, I'm casual. I don't
Leave those
watch
magazines
film.
alone. I almost
I
won a
just
championship a couple times with one.
whatever. I went off
You don't watch
stats,
Shout
film.
out
You
to
and I
watch
went
foot.
off
You watch
rankings.
football. You watch
Yeah.
football, don't you?
I do.
You're watching
But every
film.
time, yeah, but listen, my team is always good enough not to be low enough on the waiver wire to get the player that I see, because there's a certain somebody in our league that sees a player do something cool and then snatches him while he's watching football. And you guys know exactly who I speak of.
But the thing is, that's not true because when the games
It always
start,
happens
everyone
to me.
gets locked. Everyone gets
Mike,
locked.
I'm just saying, dude, it happens to me all the time.
Let me tell you.
It's
Let me give you
fine.
some advice.
I don't, dude. Listen, RNGesus isn't good to me. I don't have good RNG in any game I ever play. I always get butt
What the
fucked.
hell is
It's
that?
okay. It's random generation. RNG.
That's just not fantasy's not random generation.
What are you
man.
talking
Not.
about?
If you do,
It is.
because if you
It's
do a
totally
little
random.
research, let me give you an example.
Random?
Last year, I was on
Do you want me to
my
grab the
own
trophy?
Alaska.
Right
Not
over
last
here.
year.
I could show you how many times my name is on it.
Look, listen.
That's not random, bro.
Listen, Rad. You are one of the winningest motherfuckers I've ever met in my
But you have
motherfucking
to.
life. No matter what you do. No matter what you do. So, dude, you just
have to drop an ad. You can't just sit there. Like I think I picked up
Dude,
Mike Wilson. You could have. You
what are you
could have got
talking
Mike
about?
Wilson.
I do it all the time. I just
Coulda
fuck
got
up.
him.
I had a
I
bad
was top
season.
seed here, and I
Fuck
got
off.
him.
I had a bad season.
You have a
All
bad
right.
season.
No, it isn't every year. I'm in the playoffs every other
Do
year.
some goddamn research.
I'm in the
Yeah,
playoffs
he,
every year. Fuck you both.
He made it to the championship. I think the second year.
Yeah.
I didn't win. I
2011.
didn't win.
I fucked up because
He
I
lost the
didn't.
Buck.
I lost by a point too because I didn't pick up the kicker.
That sounds like a
Kickers are
familiar
important. I learned
story.
that the hard way. Shut up, Brad.
How did you lose the first ever championship in the Radical Rad Fantasy Football League? How was that lost?
I didn't pick
How
up a
did you
kicker,
lose?
but my team was cranking. it.
Oh.
And the
How
final
much did you
week,
lose by?
Oh.
How much did you lose by?
Oh.
Huh?
Hey, Andrew.
the 2 points.
Andrew, can I ask you? I know my team's name has never been on the trophy, but how many times has your team's name been on the trophy?
Ever, but at least I get playoffs consistently.
Dude, I've consistently made the playoffs. The past 2 seasons, I have not. Yeah, shit. And the one I was playing
This year,
down to the
this
wire,
year-
my team was in it.
your year. You gotta. I'm challenging you right here, right now. You have
Challenge
to.
going
Not for nothing. I'm obviously going to have to be up on football stats because
I want
we're
you-
doing a podcast and I don't want to look like
Yeah,
a
so-
fucking idiot while we're doing it. So
Get your ass in the game, man.
I've
Dude,
already started.
it's just, dude, back when we were younger, like stats and shit, I was all about it. We used to sit and talk hockey stats all the fucking time and football stats.
No, think about this.
And now stats bore the shit out of me.
Different now though, because stats are so much easier to find than they were back then. You remember how we used to see the top scorers in the league
Yeah.
in the 90s? You had to go to the newspaper.
Yeah.
Dude,
I remember we'd be in the
Fucking
sports
so much
sections.
Danny, you had to look in the sports section. I used to look at that on the toilet while I was taking a shit.
Hell yeah. I
like,
remember.
fantasy football is such a big
That was-
business that you could accidentally start doing research.
Dude,
Just
and
gotta know where to look.
Yahoo, I hate
Know where to
how
look.
Yahoo,
Also,
ESPN, Sleeper app, they all hold your guys' hands and tell you how to who's hot and who's not. Yeah, I don't like I just hate that. The whole research
They're
part,
wrong a
look,
lot.
they're
They're
not
wrong a lot.
they're
They
not
don't
that wrong though.
also,
they don't
'Cause
find the big sleepers. They don't find the deep sleepers though.
I'm
also,
saying
Find
while
them.
the season's going.
if I may,
Yeah.
I'm a
When the
busy
season's going,
motherfucker.
hey,
I'm also a busy motherfucker.
this year you can't be a busy motherfucker. You need to get some
I'm
stats,
still gonna be a busy
make some
motherfucker
ads,
between streaming,
fucking compete. As soon as I see
working,
you ever
the band,
start a
the
player
baby.
that's on buy,
I didn't
you
do
gotta pay
that.
double.
Whatever.
See this thing in my hand? How many times do you go to
You're
the
fine.
bathroom to take a
We're
shit?
finding him
I
like
don't know.
5% of the 5% of the
How
buy-in
many
every time
times
he
a day?
forgets to
Wait,
start a guy.
how many
I
times a
never
day?
forget to start a guy. I always set my
How many
lineup.
times
I always set my lineup.
you go to the bathroom, look on your phone while you're taking a shit?
Dude, I do shit,
Yo,
okay?
you know,
I try
I'm
to
gonna be
fucking
honest
get
though.
players. Kiss my
I'm gonna
ass.
be
Kiss my ass.
Do you didn't answer the question. You take your phone to take a shit.
Obviously.
You can do fucking fantasy football research. Stop acting like a baby. I was
I'm
like
not
you.
acting like a
I
baby.
didn't
I'm
think
just,
so.
dude, I'm a
And then this
casual.
year
I do it because
I
it's something I
kind of
do with
did
my
better
brothers.
because I did some research.
well,
This
this
is
year you're
something I
not a
do with my
casual.
brothers. Dude, I'm a musician. What do you want from me?
This
I
year you're
enjoy
a fucking
sports.
fantasy football manager
Yeah,
first.
Matthews plays fantasy football.
I'm a musician. I like video games and I'm a techie. I enjoy watching sports. It's just like
The
You know when
Hampton
I make
stats
brothers play
and
fantasy
shit.
football.
It's just
you guys know when I make the worst decisions fantasy wise?
when you're taking a shit.
Drunk.
Get to the stadium at what 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Too.
Start taking shots.
Me
Start
too.
making bad decisions, man.
Notice
Bad
how bad I
decisions.
was doing
Dude,
Sundays because every time I would go tailgating, I felt like I would lose.
dude, that's why I'm grateful I just smoked, dude.
Dude, 2 years ago, I was in Lewis's league, Lewis's championship, and I had someone drop J.K. Dobbins. He came back that week of the championship, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna start him. I had him in my lineup. I started drinking. I started looking, and I fucking pulled him out. And I lost by the amount of points he would have got.
Damn.
I went up you real quick. Again, shout out to the League 550. All hail. One true league. 550. This year I was in a championship and I'm upstairs. I woke up late, doodling and canoodling before the Saturday game. Saturday games always fuck me, especially I always forget. So I'm canoodling, and Chris Rodriguez had 2 touchdowns the week before. So I'm like, oh,
Hmm?
okay. I'm just trying to maximize my total. I was facing a dog. I was facing not a dog. Excuse me. I was facing a beast. Beast incarnate of the 3 running backs I was facing. 2 of them were CMC, and the other one, Bijan. I had no fucking chance. Oh, and Brock Purdy, a guy I hated because I had him the year before and he did horrible, threw 5 touchdowns again. But that's neither here nor there. I ended up, I was canoodling and condoodling. I'm always tinkering. I'm always tinkering with my definite tinker. I left Chris Rodriguez in and he wasn't playing. I had a big fat goose egg. My buddy texts me and goes, did it again. Did it
That's
again.
terrible. Championship
Hmm.
week and you did that?
Championship week, my boys.
Motherfucker,
If you need to win
and
a
you were
fantasy football
talking and you're
championship,
talking about me. And you were talking
at least I
about
can get to
me.
the championship. How many championships have you ever gotten to in your life?
Bro, in my life?
Fantasy football.
1.
2? 1. Been there a lot.
Can I say one thing
Just
though?
can't,
Can I say something?
I've been in the championship game going to
Hey,
go
bring it
to.
on.
Listen.
win the
Doing what
championship,
you,
play me in it.
Andrew, doing what you did is worse than anything Mike's ever done in fantasy.
Don't take
The
advice
bag
from
is
me. I'm
on
not
the
good.
line. The bag is on the line, and you leave a player in that's not playing.
What do you want? I'm a choke artist. I can't help it.
That's you want to lose.
The Buffalo
No, I want to
mentality.
win. I just make
Fuck,
stupid.
man.
I'm
Chris
listen, Ray.
Rodriguez too. Like what the fuck?
I'm the lovable loser.
Washington had a bye that week, right?
No, he
That
was
was
out.
they,
Oh,
they had a bye week 14.
podcast this city of losers, and here we
So
go on
Yeah,
a
but
loser story.
it goes
week
to 17.
17.
He
So
was
it
out.
was
Hurt his hamstring,
oh,
but he played the week before, so always good. But no, I left him in, and I was gonna change it.
so you
But I
waited
forgot.
until Saturday to look?
Way to go, Sparky.
Dude, if he was playing on Saturday, his thing should have been out by
But
Friday, whether he was going to play or not.
another
It
thing I
would It
realized
probably still
too.
would have said questionable, but they would have told you that he's less likely to play. I would be
Another thing,
doubtful.
but what I was doing the weeks before was I was actually watching pregame, actually doing the research. What I'd stopped doing was the research, and I ended up losing. That stupid decision. That was my fault. Stop doing my research. That's the whole point of the story. I fucked myself because I didn't do the research.
You
So
stopped doing the
I'm all about
research
it.
on the most important week of the
I
fucking season. I don't understand. And you're coming at
don't know
Mike
what you want from me.
you're coming at Mike right now, and what you did is way fucking worse.
I want all my money back that I spent on fantasy football for the year.
Could have won more. How much would you
Oh
have
well,
won?
I'm not saying because I'll leave that
How
to the
much?
people who
How
follow
much
this
was that?
to
Can you
say.
say how much was second place? Say that at least.
It was my money back. The entire
So
everything I spent in
$100.
fantasy football. And more than
So was your buy-in. You got your buy-in back.
got what I got
But bro, you were in the
I paid
championship.
back.
You didn't-
Hey man, I'm my own worst enemy. That's why I'm the lovable
terrible.
loser.
Oh,
That's why I'm the lovable loser. They love me because I lose.
well, you got second place, so you didn't lose. You still won.
No, second place is the first loser. I don't want to be that. Hate it.
But you
Fucking
won
hate it.
money. Won
I
money.
don't care. You don't think it? You don't think I hate it that I fucking? You don't think I was upset?
Should have been upset.
Sucks.
Man, that's
How much
not as
did
bad
you
as
lose
rolling
by?
with the wrong
Did
kicker.
you lose by
lot.
15
A
or
lot.
15 or?
It was a lot.
Well, that
Bijan
didn't matter
went
then.
off.
It
Didn't matter. I
then.
would have lost either
Yeah.
way, but
Well,
it would have been
Bijan
a
went
better.
crazy the championship week. Because
Yeah,
I
so did
think if
Brock
you had
Purdy.
Bijan that week, you won your championship.
He
Because
did, but he already won before the snap. He would
in
have had to have.
my work league, the champion had Bijan. I think
I didn't. What was
I don't know.
crazy is in the draft. He picked before me, and Saquon was there. Bijan thought he was gonna go Saquon. Bijan, I was like,
I would take Bijan over Saquon.
well, I took Gibbs
This year
after
I
him,
would
so
I
it wasn't
even
that bad.
though
But
even though Barkley had a better season the year before, I still would have took Bijan over Barkley.
I'm gonna go a bold prediction right here, right now.
Go for
Bold
it.
prediction. I think the number one fantasy player this year will be Gibbs. Montgomery gone. There'll be a lot of him.
Nope.
He's to be number one.
Nope. You already said who number one's gonna. You already said number one.
But remember, don't take my advice.
Number one fantasy running back is gonna be Bijan Robinson and like Kevin Stefanski offense. What did he do in Cleveland?
Ran the ball.
Ran the fucking ball until fucking Nick Chubb fucking destroyed his leg. We'll do that with
It's true.
fucking Bijan.
And Bijan can catch.
Bijan's what Stefanski's gonna love it. Gonna love him.
Yeah,
I'm going Bijan.
But I
Bijan.
just really like Gibbs. I think he's going to have a breakout year without Montgomery there. I think Montgomery was taken away from a lot of his touches. All they got now it's on him, and he catches the ball too. He's fast, and he hit. I think he's going to give Bijan a run for his money. I
Yeah,
think
let's do
he's going to be
something.
the number one fantasy player next year. That's my bold
This
prediction.
is this is the way too
Fourth,
early thing
way
to
too early
do.
bold prediction.
Name 5 players you must have. No rookies though that haven't been drafted yet.
5 players that I want
I want a quarterback, receiver, running back, tight end, and a flex player
for me. 5
for
players,
you. Yes, 5.
players that I want. What was name the first position? You got to go position by position. My brain won't
Quarterback.
function that way. Quarterback. Well, I want Josh Allen, of course, but
That's your ranking number 1. Rank him your number
how,
1. But,
he's my number one. Josh Allen,
okay, number 1 running back.
off the top of the dome. Number one running back, Gibbs.
But going for number 1 receiver.
Gibbs. This one's a tough one. This one is a tough one because JSN had an amazing year. I just don't see him having back-to-back
Yep.
years.
Okay.
We
Yep,
haven't
that's smart. That's
we
smart.
haven't seen that. Haven't
That's
seen that
smart.
in a long time. Haven't seen that in a very long time. But that dude,
And he
oh
got the
my
bag. He
God,
got
is
the
he
bag.
nasty? He
All
is
right,
a
so
nasty
who are you
boy.
taking? Mike, better be
I'm
thinking because
going.
you're going next.
I'm gonna go safe here. I'm gonna go Amon Ra because he's so consistent. Amon Ra, and Josh Allen on the same fantasy team with Gibbs would be scary.
Tight end.
But tight end, I like
You
Kittle,
gotta
but he
think
gets hurt
too.
too much.
You gotta think too. You got those 3 guys. There's a chance you're not gonna be getting these 3 guys, but
I know, but I'm just ranking. You said to rank him number
yeah, rank
one,
them.
so
Yes,
he's
go
my
ahead.
rankings number
So
one.
tight end, you said Kittle.
No, it's tight end. I said I love George Kittle, but he gets hurt too much. But he sees a lot of balls, and he's really good in the red zone.
That's okay. What?
Might go with number 44 from fucking Cleveland. That dude's really good. And
Bannon.
they're gonna throw it to him a lot. What else do
Okay.
they got? I think
All right,
he's
let's go
gonna have
flex.
a real breakout year. And don't get me wrong, I think
He's not, but
also
flex.
McBride. His
You
name
gotta choose
McBride?
one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Who you
think he's gonna have a
taking?
great year.
McBride.
I think he's
McBride
in the
should be
same
a.
situation as
McBride should
Bannon.
go in the first 3 rounds.
Bannon. He will. He will. They're gonna
You're
give him the
taking
ball a lot.
Fannin.
But yeah, I'll take Fannin because
Who you
I want
going?
to
What are you taking for
flex.
flex?
Which positions do I get for a flex? Is it a super flex?
Flex. No, flex is tight end, wide receiver, and running back.
It's not a super flex. I super
No,
flex.
I don't fuck with super flex.
If
That's
he's
fucking
healthy to start the year, Quinten's Junkins. That
Judkins.
guy, Junkins, is going to have a good year. He'd be sexy, super sexy to have. Hold on.
Okay.
Maybe. I like it.
It puts
It
the
makes me
lotion
feel
on its
naughty.
skin.
All right,
If
you're
he can
done.
stay healthy, because he was crushing it. Crushing it. Fish.
I ranked that
Wish I
like
would
a
have drafted him in the Dynasty League.
B plus. I'll give you a
Okay.
B plus. Mike, go. Quarterback. Off the top of your noggin, buddy.
Well, obviously it's
I
Josh
can almost
Allen.
guess your fucking team. Josh, your receiver. I bet you I know you're gonna say
What do you think I'm going to say?
Justin Jefferson.
Motherfucker.
Yep, I know
I
you
don't
too
think
well.
that's bad,
That's a great pick. Great.
especially with Murray being there.
Yeah, Kyler there. Kyler can throw the moon ball.
He's got
Kyler,
Oh, I
yep,
forgot it.
good. Kyler, don't sleep on Kyler. Man.
No, I don't sleep on Kyler. I don't like Kyler.
I like Kyler because he uses his legs, so it
But
might be a
anyway,
good.
As long as there's not
Okay,
a new Call of Duty
what
coming
are we
out during
on?
football season,
He
it should be
did
fine.
dude, you know
quarterback,
there is
receiver. Now we got running back.
running back. Oh, Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna roll with Jimmy Cook.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
No, I
Not
was
bad.
originally gonna
leader.
Not
go
a
with
bad
Gibbs.
pick.
I was
He's
originally gonna
almost a
go with
touchdown a
Gibbs,
game guy, man.
but
And he gets those double fucking
dude,
2 touchdown games, bro.
like I watched it. I was thinking about, like I was thinking over the season, and I was thinking about running backs that I remember whooped my ass when I played against them last season.
He
And
had a good year.
when I played Maria, like Jimmy won her the fucking game, dude. Like he
Dude,
just
she had him and
destroyed.
Taylor.
Like, oh, I don't even remember who my running back was, but
I hate seeing him leave the field.
like
I
I'm
would
just
never
like,
take him off the field.
I'm like, oh my god, he just destroyed me that fucking game. So yeah, I would go with
Who
James Cook. I think he's gonna
who would you
follow
go
up.
with tight end?
Hold on, real quick. I think James Cook is gonna go for the fucking scoring title this season at running back, along with the yards. But anyway, what are you saying, Rad? Tight
Who you
end?
going at
I
tight end?
think Bills have shown that they like to run the ball more now, pass the ball. But now with
Tight
DJ
end.
Moore, who's knows?
Hold on a second. Gotta make sure I'm stoned, so I gotta make sure I'm thinking about the right kid, the right person.
There's some really good tight ends out there too.
I'm so thankful that I fucking
Really
yeah,
good
Sam
tight ends.
Laporta. Oh, Rose Sam
He's
Laporta.
due for a bounce back year.
Wasn't he hurt most last year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
If I'm not
yeah, he
mistaken.
was.
Who you taking at flex?
Flex. You know what? DJ Moore. I think DJ Moore is
Love you
going
some
to
Buffalo
have.
Bills. You got
I
3
do.
Bills on their roster.
I do. Well, for one, Josh Allen has been the top fantasy scoring player in the league, like a couple seasons in a row.
I think
I
we all
mean,
would take Josh.
I think
I
everybody
think he's
would.
a safe bet.
And then I think DJ Moore is going to be happy here in Buffalo because he's going to get a little less attention around town that he's used to, maybe.
I think
Everybody loves Buffalo. Yeah.
The offensive game plan might change from everybody eats to DJ.
Yeah.
I think the only
I think it could real quick too, yeah.
What's that?
You know, I would be okay with DJ Moore becoming Josh Allen's primary target. And then Khalil Shakir is our third down fucking security blanket. You know what I mean? I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with it being sprinkled in. But this everybody eats shit. I mean, it works and it doesn't.
Want to know your grade?
Sure.
Yes, give a fuck. Give you a B. Only reason because you have 3 Bills on there.
Oh, because I had 3 Bills on there?
Yeah, it's
All right,
not good to have guys from the same team on your.
Not 3 of them.
Not 3 of them.
The hard way.
But it's a great lineup.
There's only one ball.
That.
No, you were asking off the top of my noggin without doing research. I mean, I could have went with the easy answer and went Gibbs.
Research never stops. I'm really high on Gibbs, though. Really high on Gibbs. I've been high on him ever since he came out.
No, I enjoyed watching the way he played the fucking game. He took control of a couple of games last season. I remember watching him play.
They didn't even need David Montgomery.
No,
need him.
No,
like
it's like
I fucked up in my league because I could have got Gibbs and I went Neighbors instead. Can you imagine if I took
Yeah.
Gibbs instead of Neighbors?
Might
I
not
would
have
have
made
ran
the
away
playoffs.
with the league.
Happens.
Neighbors tore his ACL and I still won the league. What?
I hate you.
Oh.
I was one touchdown away from going to the championship. Sucks.
Yeah.
That's
Kittle
fantasy
almost
football,
got
though.
you there, bro.
Yeah, if he doesn't drop that ball,
Oh,
man,
dropped the ball in the
that's
end
it.
zone.
Because then I think he had Brock Purdy. Hit someone the next night, and I lost by a touchdown.
No,
But-
you were fighting that day. That day you almost came back at that game.
Yeah,
Like
I
you
needed
almost
that touchdown.
you lost by 6.5. Nick had
Crazy. Love it,
JSN.
though.
His team was stacked.
Yeah, he had a good team.
Nick always drafts well.
Mhm.
Every year.
Oh
You know why,
no,
Mike?
dude!
You know why he does well? He does research.
You guys are gonna be so pissed.
He's
What?
supposed to be doing research.
I never hit record.
Oh my god.
I'm just fucking, I'm fucking with you, dude.
Dude, I'm about to had
Nice.
so much good shit going, right? I'm about to fucking crash out, bro. I was
You were
about
about to
to check
be
my fucking
fired,
laptop.
fired. I was about to do it live on air. You are fired, sir.
You're fired. Once Reggie,
Ooh.
Fired,
Reg.
Reggie.
I hope you got a fucking laptop and a mic.